Decisions that I have to make within a team member are difficult. This is because these decisions need more time and require deliberate communications with one another. For example, I was working on a team project. My colleague and I need to make a number of choices on how to use the limited budget that we receive from the company. Because this decision involved the group conversation, we learn on how to communicate effectively with one another. I believe that we already made the best decisions for the team. One thing that I've learned from my past mistake it is when to ask the help. I've learned that it is far better when you ask the clarifications and solve the problem right away than to be feel unsure. So I know that your company emphasizes the teamwork and the need to be in a constant communication. Since then, I'm continuously willing to speak up and sharp my communication skill in English. I believe my communications will suit to be in your company and help your company to grow well in the future. I don't think so that anger is an appropriate workplace emotion. However, I have felt these situations and I think it is so frustrating. Okay, so the story begins when I'm at the university. Okay, I had this one group project assignment. Okay, this project assignment need us to find the company to do the interview. Okay, so the interview, we're going to ask the owner about their problem at their company. So I was in charge to find the company. Okay, my team gave the task to me to find the company. So I tried my best to find one, but I couldn't find the best company to do the interview. So it makes the assignment drag the time. So one of my team already upset to me. Okay, but I feel sad when he angry to me. And I'm at the same time I'm feeling scared to tell him the truth. Okay, but at the end of the day, I tell him the truth, and both of us trying to figure out the problem. Okay, we call the team members and we discuss, and then at the end of the day, we successfully to find the company and do the interview. Okay, so the project assignment didn't drag the time. We can send the project according the time given by our lecturer. During my university life, I was appointed as one of the Multimedia Exco for the Secretariat Yayasan Kanser Tengku Laksamana Johor. So this Secretariat Yayasan Kanser Tengku Laksamana Johor was at the Universiti of Malaysia. So we actually the volunteer from the students that we were going to help the Yayasan Kanser Tengku Laksamana Johor in order to give the support for the cancer survivor. So this secretariat already organized so many events with the cancer survivor. So one of the event is the Majelis Bulan Kasih Ramadan. So as the multimedia exco, I need to create, design and produce the visual aid for this event. So I was so excited and I had so many ideas for the design, for the color, for the fonts of the banner. However, I get the instructions from my president that the Yayasan Cancer Tengku Laksamana Johor already give the color theme for the events. So all the banners, pamphlet, brochure for this event need to follow the color theme. So as the multimedia exco, I need to follow these instructions. So I use the color theme given for all the visual aid that going to use in that event. During my final year degree, I need to complete my bachelor's degree project. I choose to do the product base for my project, which is the smart waste management system. This project, students need to create, design, and develop the product, and at the same time, you need to write the thesis, means the documentations for this product. Uh, so I already started these documentations from the beginning when I start to develop this product. However, a week before our presentations, my laptop was stole. I don't know who stole that, but I just lost all my works in the laptop. Uh, the, in the within a week to do the presentation, I'm feeling so lost because all the documentations, all the material that I want to do, that I want to show during my presentation is lost. However, I find the solutions from this for this problem, but I already do the backup for my document in the Google Drive. Okay, so every time I do my work, I will update in my Google Drive. And my friends, fortunately, my friends give her laptop to me. She's lending her laptop to me so I can compile it and arrange all the thesis to do. And next, make a presentations for my bachelor's degree project. In my most recent internship, we had a project that had a fixed delivery date since it was tied to the release of another product. So, as we approached the deadline, we figured out that one of the tasks are going to be difficult to complete. So, I decided to do a scrim meeting with the team, and we decided to do a team pizza party together as a reward and motivational for completing the task. So by working together, we are working so hard on that time. We actually not deliver on time, but we beat the deadline. And yes, we did have our team pizza party together as a team. When I undergoing this one internship at this company, I had an uncomfortable issue with my manager. This is because my manager wants me to meet this one client to settle up all the document about this project. However, this client wants to have a meeting at the inappropriate place. I feel it is so unprofessional and I feel so uncomfortable with his idea. Then I trying to negotiate with this client to change the venue. However, he ignored my negotiations. I'm feeling so frustrated and refused about this. Then I trying to speak up to my manager about this issue. At first, I think that my manager will be angry to me. However, my manager do respect and understand my principle. He trying to negotiate with the client. Then, at the end of the day, my client agreed to change the place. So during my internship at the seminar science system, I already set a goal for this internship. Like before I enter this company, I already set to my mind. Okay, when I go to this company after I complete all the internship, I will be a new person. I will be a new person in the engineering. Like I get the knowledge, a new knowledge that I didn't get in my university. So the second one, In this company, I was assigned to be one of the design engineer for this company. So I need to do the research because they want to develop a new product. So as an intern, as the design engineer in trainer, I need to do the research, make the comparisons, the design for the product at the market. So I do the research. I find all the product and make the comparison between the features, the design, the product. So I sketch a few design for a few design to solve their problems. So I sketch it in the raw paper, and then after that I draw it in the AutoCAD. So my second goal is I want to expert in using AutoCAD, because before this I just use the AutoCAD in my class. So when you use the AutoCAD in the class, you just set the goal. Okay, I want to complete this for my class only. So when I enter the company, I need to explore. I need to explore the something new in the AutoCAD. So I take a lot of time to study about the AutoCAD and to do the design. Okay, after you sketch, you need to design the product in the AutoCAD, so you can see it in the 3D. Okay, sometimes you just sketch it in the 2D shapes. So after you sketch and draw in the AutoCAD, you can see it clearly. So I learned how to use the AutoCAD in the company. Okay, and luckily they have a few engineer which is they are expert in using the AutoCAD. So I catch this opportunity to learn about the AutoCAD. So at the end of my internship, I have I have three design for the new product, and I sketch it using the AutoCAD. So I present this design to my supervisor, and my supervisor really like one of my design. She thinks this design is very good and can be market this product. I was managing a project with our biggest client for my previous internship company. I was so eager to please them that this project could have finished within 2 weeks. I thought it was doable, but ended up it taking 3 weeks to finish it. So this client is not happy about this. Then I realized that I should have been more conservative in plan the estimations for the project. I realized that the client will be okay if you already plan and clear on what you are going to do, but they will be upset if you promise something but then you don't deliver it. So I took this experience to be much better in managing expectation for the project that I oversee. So for example, I will say to the client that this project will finish within 4 weeks, but I'm going to finish it within 3 weeks. So they were happy about it. So thank you for watching.